video cut out, but I'm very, very happy to make this again, right? So I'm just gonna put it on the charger. I'm gonna have this beautiful sun shine. Oh, never mind, guys. This is not my pants. Looks like it, right? This is, of course, male pants. And this is just, all right. Let's just do it. I don't mind. All right. So we did talk about how we're not going to look at the language through the lenses of a person that doesn't look like us, that doesn't speak like us, and that doesn't have our values. Now, oh my God. Does it mind? Do you mind the audio? All right, just stick with me for today. For today. Do's, all right? We are going to make our own opinion about it. The moment where you can look up on this PC and you can up how to learn Chinese, my experience in learning Chinese, and the moment that you can look up another person speaking about the language, this is where we're losing the point. Rosalind, are you with me? This is where we're losing the point, because we are listening to a person talk about their experience about the red jelly, right? About their experience about the red jelly. Let's say we're looking at a jelly that has the flag of China on it. We're looking at this person that is talking about, oh my God, Chinese is my second language and I've tried learning it for 2 weeks and I have failed. I come from Minnesota and I am a monolingual, and it's the first time I studied a language and I failed, and Chinese is so hard. Like, how true is this gonna be for you? Rosalind, let's say you wanna learn Chinese and you really wanna go to China to travel there and get the ancient wisdoms. All right, we're talking about some deep soul searching. We're talking about a real reason why you want to learn Chinese. If you feel like you want to go there and learn some ancient knowledge, ooh, do it right now. Learn the language right now. But then if you see a video that says, oh my God, blah, 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 this is hard. All right, of course, you're not going to stop because of you saw this video, but this is going to be a belief that you have adopted because you've listened to it, you've registered it, you're still looking at this video. Don'ts, do's. While you're looking at this video, these are literally the minutes that you could, I would say, share, like make your own opinion about the language. And these are these first moments that you finally have taken. Oh my God, I can just see it so clearly. You have finally taken the courage to go all in, to learn this language. You have finally taken the courage, and I'm so proud of you. Now, what if this jelly doesn't turn out to be red, how all of these other people said it, but for you it's gonna turn out gold. And every single word that you come across naturally, you just instantly know a use for it. You know how to use it. You know, you already can imagine like 5 scenarios where you love how to say the things that you've just learned. Like, thinking like this is gonna bring you far, because you are experiencing this jelly and you're stepping into it. And the reason I believe that I don't really believe in like learning by topics, but more like learning by curiosity, learning by, and that's like even a scientific fact, is that when you learn a language, there's just things that you naturally learn easier, learn before, are more important and have a higher hierarchy than other words. And the moment where you step into the jelly is when you start to open the possibility to have any single word float to you. It could be the hardest word in the world, and it could still be like at your priority list number 1, right? It could be hippopotamus. And what if you're a fucking zookeeper in China? You gotta say hippopotamus, right? But like as a makeup artist, you don't have to say it, right? So it all depends. And so what I want to say by this is that like you start going in first. Those 20 spare minutes that you have right now, like use them to search about the language out yourself. Find out about yourself. How does it sound like? You imagine you needed to discover this whole jelly on your own, and you need to figure out how to do it, right? Now, I think we've talked about the first one, which is going to be like you believe you can do it. And I don't know if you've seen this already, but if you speak English, if you understand me, you're good, all right? If you understand me, you're good. I'm so grateful that the sun is shining in right now. If you understand me, you're good. You're gonna understand any language because you already know what works and what doesn't work in communication with adults. And you already know what certain etiquettes are, right? You know how to greet. You know, oh, there's a big mosquito bite, by the way. We're in Thailand, so you see what the mosquitoes do here. So you already know how to greet. You already know basic restaurant etiquette, blah, 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 blah. You know how to not overspeak. You know how to not overshare, how to not undershare. You know the perfect medium. You are perfectly stable. You're a perfectly communicative adult, all right? So you can do it again, easy. So let's make it easier. Let's make it even easier. And let's say it like this, all right? You are gonna be like this, blah, 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 blah. You're not gonna search up how to learn. In other words, you're searching up, how does Julia see Chinese? That's what all you're doing when you're learning, when you're searching up like those type of videos. What you're gonna do is gonna be like, Mo Li Hua, which is a title of the most famous Chinese song. Or you're gonna type in Mao Zedong, which is the past ruler. I think past, no, he's not in office right now. Whatever, like past ruler of China. Whatever is interesting to you, whatever, please. Oh my God. I fixed it. I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. So, what is interesting to you? Hello, Rosalind. How are you? My name is Katarina. I'm Multilingual Cat. So, what do you like to spend your time with? What do you like to spend your time with? What makes you happy? What makes you feel good after you do it? That's all you need to know, all right? And that means your hobbies. You already told me all of the things you like. You already told me all of the topics you're passionate about, all right? And if you didn't have time, just go back and repeat those 3 questions, write them down, and you're good. And like this is what you're gonna search up in the language, all right? If you like badminton, and search up Yu Mao Chou, all right? Write what this word means in your target language. And then it's gonna come up. Content is going to come up. Hello, everything that is possible in your language. Like there's other millions of people that speak the other language. Don't you think that there isn't badminton content out there in Mongolian? Don't you think there isn't cooking videos out there in German? People, of course. So, Rosalind, we're gonna keep it very short now. First, we're gonna believe that we can do it. You already speak 1 language, that's 1 proof. You already speak probably 2 languages, that's another proof that you can do it. Plus, how old are you? You said you're under 70? Oh my God, then you have at least 20 more years. You have at least 20 more years, all right? You have at least, let's say, 50 more years or 100 more years to live, or maybe 200 more, or whatever, how many years you want to live. But what is sure is that in your lifetime, you can still learn this language and maybe other 5 or 10. Let's focus though. You can learn this language, all right? We are already over this, all right? And if you're not over this yet, okay, please have a call with me, all right? please have a call with me. All right. If you believe you can't learn languages at this point, then I would say I gift you a call with me. Let's just have a call together where we can just talk and I'll make you change your mind. All right. And then we're gonna go in and search content on our own, right? We're gonna ask ourselves questions. Once we enter this jelly, how do we want to be pursued and how do we wanna look, right? The moment you learn a new language, you literally can change your life. And you can change your life in the following way. You can change the way you think. And since you're learning a new language, you can literally start thinking from zero again. And now you can step back and be like, what would I like to improve in my life, in my native tongue, right? What am I missing, or what do I especially like? And then, use the new language to fill in the lack, or to just simply attract the like, right? To attract more abundance if you want, or if you have it already, to keep this level. And then we're gonna go in and we're gonna trust that our intuition is gonna tell us everything we need. Once we enter this jelly, there's a certain etiquette, right, to have. How do you greet when you enter? How do you eat? Do you eat with chopsticks? Do you eat with hands? These are all things that needs to be considered and that are discovered on your own better, right? Because once you discover them on your own, or once you've searched for them and you find the answer, it is more likely that you're gonna get it rather than if you've just stumbled upon it and you haven't searched for it, someone just tells you on the top of your head. No, if you've actually searched for it, and that's what curiosity is. You don't know, but you have searched for it. And what curiosity does, it will lead you into the paths and it will open the links and it will open the doors to what your soul has searched for and what your heart has searched for, right? All right, Rosalind, I really love talking to you, Rosalind. I really love talking to you. Today's day 1 of my cycle, but also of this episode. Remember this episode, we're having 2 episodes on this channel. One is going to be culturally unpacked, where I'm going to talk about my experiences all around the world, and we're going to talk about their people, about their cultures, and about their language. The second is the multilingual chat, where we're talking about language, right? And all of these episodes have one offer in common, which is the Multilingual Premium Chat, all right? So it's basically a paid membership to enter to a language learning community. And inside of this language learning community, you will get tips like this, but way more. The main offer is the Multilingual Premium Chat, which gives you daily routines. So being part of the chat, you will get access to daily routines to do to 1, hit your milestones every 5 days. So there's going to be exercises, there's going to be routines, polyglot mindsets that we share inside of the multilingual chat every single day that are going to make you a successful speaker in a language, that are going to tell you, you're going to learn and stumble, and out of curiosity you learn what you have to say in all situations of your personal life. Rosalind, you're gonna learn how to speak the basics within the first 5 days. That's a huge one, and for this one I invite you, right? For this one I invite you in. This is on us. You becoming, speaking the basics in the language is on us, all right? This is on us. You get 5 days to do it, but it is on us, all right? So definitely do whatever you need to sign up, right? And use 2025. Code 2025, and you get your first 5 days inside off. Literally for free. Okay, guys. No, guys. Rosalind, I'm talking to you. How is it? How are you feeling right now? How did this first episode, make you feel? Let me know in the comments, please. let me know, because I'm here for you, Rosalind. We're doing it, right? All right, I'm already sweating my ass off. The sun has entered. It is a beautiful day, and I'm so happy I did what we did, that we talked, and I love talking to you, and we see each other very soon, right? We're gonna see each other tomorrow for tomorrow's episode, where we're talking about next steps. We're making you fluent, you know that? We're making you fluent, Rosalind. Let's do this together. Thank you so much for being around. If you like this video, join the community for your first 5 days, or on us.